Chevrolet Silverado 1500 models. Together, let's drive. Fox Marquette Chevrolet, experience the difference.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, an NMU LGBT organization is looking for answers from the university on the continuation of their programs. Plus, nurses in Iron River are taking a stand. They're rallying this Friday, pushing back against major cuts at their hospital. And more No Kings protests are expected across the nation this weekend. We'll have the details. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP. This is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Kelly, good evening. Good to see you again. It's a pretty good day today, but it is getting pretty dark out there right now. Any chance of rain?
Yeah, good evening, Kevin, and good to be back today. We might see some stray showers later this evening. We're seeing some increasing cloud cover, so it is getting a bit darker out there, darker than it should be, progressing through the day. But here's a look at our 19 News sky cam of downtown Marquette. People still out and about, enjoying, of course, with a little bit of those layers on. Here's a look at the rain that is wanting to push in. Again, we might see a little bit of that for this evening. Temperatures right now into the mid 40s. We still have some upper 50s down to the Iron Mountain area, but cloud cover increases through the overnight with a stray shower or two, but overall we're still looking at a nice week ahead, and I'll give you a sneak peek of the weekend in just a few minutes.
Kelly, thank you very much. We have new developments in the court case against a Delta County man accused of fatally shooting a pregnant woman in 2023. That July, Tavares Jackson was arrested for the murder of 22-year-old Harley Corwin. He faces charges of open murder, felony possession of a firearm, and assault intentionally causing the death of a fetus. Today, the prosecution requested the admission of evidence regarding accusations of past domestic violence and sexual assault, arguing that it shows Jackson's propensity for violence towards women. The defense argued that since there was no evidence of sexual assault in Corwin's death, many accusations are irrelevant, and said some, dating as far back as 2006, would cause unfair prejudice. The judge agreed to admit evidence from certain cases, specifically those involving physical violence against domestic partners. Jackson will stand trial for Corwin's death in March. The student organization Queers and Allies at Northern Michigan University is raising concerns about recent administrative decisions which they say discriminate against diversity-centered student groups. WZMQ's Andrew Hands has more.
On day one of this fall semester, members of the student organization Queers and Allies were informed by a fellow student from the Office of Opportunity, Empowerment, and People, formerly known as the Office of Diversity and Inclusion, that its office, along with Housing and Residence Life, would no longer provide assistance towards events such as Lavender Graduation or this year's annual drag show. Shelby Good is the social media coordinator for the student organization.
We, as Queers and Allies, were shocked that we had not heard about this in direct communication from the office.
In previous years, we have received a lot of support from the administration at this university for the drag show and other events that celebrate queer students.
The university stated that policies had changed going into the 2025-26 school year pertaining to the White House executive orders on DEI activities in higher education institutions. Due to these policy changes, NMU's Student Government and Finance Committee are no longer permitted to fund organizations or events under DEI categories.
It is our goal to make sure that these events still take place. However they're funded, we want these events to happen still. We asked to have the policy changes in writing or what policies they were citing. They were unable to provide us with these policies in writing.
Good says these actions contradict the university's posts that remain online promoting its inclusivity, along with the fact that Queers and Allies were honored at NMU's leadership banquet last year, winning Diversity Event / Project of the Year for the 28th annual drag show.
They're not giving us the support on an administrative level, but they're still using photos from our events in previous years to promote the university.
In a letter to the editor on NMU's Northwind, Good writes, "We are requesting that NMU gives us the respect we deserve as a student organization in good standing. We, as students, deserve to hear what policy changes are occurring at our institution. Soon, the student organization will hold a silent auction to fundraise for both events." The full letter to the editor can be found on our website at WZMQ19.com. Reporting in Marquette, Andrew Hands, WZMQ 19 News.
19 News reached out to the university for comment, but we have not yet received a response. Nurses at Aspirus Iron River Hospital will hold a rally on Friday advocating against Aspirus's continued cuts at UP hospitals. With the latest cuts in Iron River, its hospital plans to end coverage for emergency surgeries overnight beginning October 26th, on top of the hospital eliminating nearly all CNA positions. In protest, they plan to unite in demand for a fair contract requiring Aspirus to continue current service levels at the hospital, as their contract will expire on December 31st. Nurses in Iron River will wear red and rally on October 17th from 4:30 to 6:15 p.m. at 32 Adams Street. A second round of No Kings protests are organized nationwide this weekend. Lake Superior Region Indivisible will hold a demonstration in Marquette, joining more than 100 rallies statewide. Participants will line the sidewalks along the US 41 business corridor, collecting food and hygiene donations for local pantries. Protesters intend to call attention to what organizers are calling censorship and intimidation, emphasizing the movement is rooted in peaceful, nonviolent action.
The only way that we are going to stop this is by organizing massive, peaceful, nonviolent resistance.
The Marquette event is scheduled for 10:30 to noon this Saturday, and events are also scheduled in Ironwood. We'll have more information tonight at 11:10 Central, and you can find other No Kings rallies at nokings.org. Your first warning weather forecast is after the break, plus a new program in the Upper Peninsula is tackling the caregiver shortage by helping workers with unexpected costs. And we'll tell you about the Warm Coats for Warm Hearts campaign being put on by Bay College and Lake Superior State University. We're back in 2 minutes.
It's go time.
You know you make me wanna.
NCIS.
Everybody on your feet.
NCIS.
Throw my hands up and...
What do we know? This was an inside job.
We're trying to find whoever did this.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Is this a great job or what?
NCIS Tuesday is all new. CBS tonight starting 8/7 Central. Catch up now on Paramount Plus.
Looking for a car that won't fall apart on the way home? Bam! Come to John's Auto where cars are clean, run great, and don't smell like french fries. Does your car need a tune-up? Bam! Service department. Do you want your car to sparkle? Bam! Detailing department. Need a quieter sister? Bam! Wait. For the best pre-owned cars, the best service, and the best detailing, come to John's Auto Marquette.
At LJ Aesthetic Studio in Manistee, we believe that beauty is more than just skin deep. Improve your physical appearance, but also boost your confidence and well-being. We use high-quality products and the latest techniques to provide outstanding results. Our goal is to create a welcoming and inclusive space where you can relax, unwind, and feel your best self. Are you ready? LJ Aesthetic Studio in Manistee. Be your best you.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
There's Labor Day specials at Shunk's. In our clearance center, this Ashley sofa with a chase and the easy-to-clean fabric is just $6.69. How about this Ashley two-cushion sofa? Comes in a choice of colors for just $3.99. Now here's comfort. This high-back sofa with the pillowed arms is just $4.79. There's dining room specials too. This 5-piece set with built-in storage and it comes in a choice of colors is just $7.99. Mattresses, queen-size innerspring mattress for just $1.99. Shop Shunk's today.
Now, WZMQ TV 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
Welcome back. Thanks for being here. We're going to start off with a weather video. This is all the way on the East Coast still of the United States, but maybe you've been hearing about this nor'easter that has been happening this week, and essentially what has been happening, and it is fizzling out right now, but this was from a few days ago, continuing from yesterday. It's essentially just a major low pressure system that rides up along the East Coast, and it gets its name nor'easter from the predominant wind direction being from the northeast. Now this could have influences on a lot of the U.S., even though it's contained along the East Coast. It could push cloud cover up towards other states, and that's it's not reaching that far as to us in the Upper Peninsula, but it can in some cases. Now, typically this is a winter storm, but you can still have a nor'easter bringing heavy rainfall and gusty winds in September and October, and that's exactly what has been happening. This is the New Jersey coast from yesterday from this nor'easter, so they're still seeing the lingering effects from the flood advisories and the coastal flood advisories and the beach erosion. So that was from the East Coast. Now let's bring it back to what's happening right here. I wanted to widen things out just to show you why we're seeing that increased cloud cover so quickly and so rapidly this evening. We are seeing some showers that do want to push in to the Upper Peninsula, but it is kind of dying down. It's almost like the storms kind of know the state lines. Of course they don't, but that's just what is happening. And these storms also tend to be diurnally driven, which means it relies on sunlight for its power. So that's the particular case for this system. It's going to start to fizzle out and lose most of its fuel as the sun does set. So that's what we're hoping for. You might see a stray shower or two. I don't think it's going to be any planned canceling type of rain for tonight, but can't rule out a brief shower. Temperatures are into the mid 40s for us right now. We still have some upper 50s down to Iron Mountain and Escanaba, also down to Menominee at this time. And we still do have pretty calm winds though, at least for some places. Marquette for us, it's a bit breezy. I mean, you'll feel it if you step outside, but things are pretty calm and well behaved at this moment. So we'll take a look at these showers again that want to push in, but they do become very spotty for the rest of the evening, but especially out to the Iron River and Ironwood area on Tanagan also, you might see, you might be subject to more likelihood of those showers for this evening. But really, that's it. Not seeing much rain for tomorrow, but then Thursday we will likely get our next little blast of some rain for us. This is our future rain accumulation. You can see not much for tonight, maybe 1/100th, maybe 1/10 of an inch, just a little trace from a drizzle or two, but then we tack on that potential rain for Thursday, and we could see maybe 1/4 of an inch. And also Thursday is when we're going to see some cooler temperatures, so we still do have a little bit of a chance of some frost when we get to Thursday morning. The normal low temperature is now 36, so it's not completely out of the question to see these consistent chances of frost for our overnight hours, but still really comfortable conditions, a few scattered showers before the weekend, but overall the first half of the weekend looking slightly warmer with a few showers, and we'll dry things out just in time for your Sunday.
Kelly, thank you again. A new program is helping Upper Peninsula caregivers overcome financial barriers. The Caregiver Incentive Project has launched the Caregiver Success Fund, offering financial help for things like car repairs, childcare, or training costs. The Caregiver Incentive Project hopes to raise awareness as well as train home healthcare workers.
Paid caregivers, people that want to be caregivers, or family caregivers, or volunteers, all of you. If you care for somebody here in the UP, go take a look and see if we can help you financially to incentivize you, to help you with your budget a little bit.
Pat went on to say he hopes with proper training and support from the state, wages will increase, which will attract more people to the field. An annual effort to help those in need this winter is now underway in Delta County. The Bay College and LSSU Business Professionals of America are hosting their Warm Coats for Warm Hearts campaign, collecting coats, hats, gloves, snow pants, and other winter gear. Collection boxes are set up at the Bay College Hub, Elmers County Market, Pat's Foods, Integra First Federal Credit Union, the YMCA Athletics Building, Massey's Country Market, and Delta Church. Donations will be distributed to Tri-County Safe Harbor and the Salvation Army.
The three pillars of BPA Business Professionals of America is leadership development, workplace skill assessment, and community service. We want to volunteer our time, talents, and treasures to our community and kind of give back to those who might need the extra help this coming winter because it gets cold up here.
Warm Coats for Warm Hearts runs through October 20th. Coming up next on Insights, we're talking about the Fresh Coast Film Festival with the one and only Bugsy Sailor. We'll be right back.
The IRS has collected over $1 billion in past due taxes this year, and they're aggressively targeting more taxpayers. Don't wait until the IRS comes knocking. Our team is here to help you resolve your tax debts before things escalate. Every tax situation is unique, and so is our approach. We tailor solutions to fit your specific needs, giving you the personalized attention you deserve. The IRS has resumed collection enforcement. Don't wait until it's too late. Our team can help you resolve your tax issues before liens, levies, or passport restrictions kick in. Behind on filing taxes? We specialize in getting you back on track by filing past returns and negotiating with the IRS. Does the IRS claim that you owe money that you don't have? We fight to lower your tax debt to an amount that you can afford. United Tax Fix. Expert help, personalized service, and the peace of mind you deserve. Call 800-203-3198. That's 800-203-3198.
The CBS Evening News original content.
The U.S. is short about 3,000 air traffic controllers.
Is that an effective way to train?
There's new life for the city of Youngstown.
You're letting the light back in.
The CBS Evening News.
Nick? When life knocks you down, it helps to know someone's in your corner. At Blue Cross, we never stop supporting you with access to the care you need to keep moving forward. Every step, every challenge, it all adds up. For 86 years, we've shown up, stood strong, and had your back. Because at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, your fight is our fight.
There's no looking back.
Don't look back.
I wasn't really looking back, just remembering back.
Remember back.
What do you say we start from here?
With a rifleman.
Weekdays at 3 p.m. on WZMQ Me TV. You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. The Fresh Coast Film Festival is set to return to Marquette this Thursday. Here to give us a preview is, of course, the one and only Bugsy Sailor. Bugsy, always good to see you.
Yes, thanks for having me back, Kevin.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, tell people what this festival is all about.
Yes, this is our 9th annual Fresh Coast Film Festival. It is a documentary film festival where we feature films across the Great Lakes region about conservation, inspiration, anything, really anything you can do in the outdoors space. So it runs Thursday through Sunday, and we kind of take over the downtown community.
All right, good stuff. Can you tell us anything about the filmmakers themselves, where they come from?
Yeah, we have a lot of pride in bringing a lot of filmmakers to town. So we have plus films this year, and we have representation from about 80% of those films. So we put those filmmakers up in hotels locally, and we encourage film attendees to visit with them, do a lot of Q&As, and they'll be from across the region, but we do have a couple from coast to coast as well.
Excellent, and I know you're doing very well with volunteers this year. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we're blessed to have an awesome volunteer community. So I think we have over 230 volunteers, which is incredible. It takes a ton of organization. We've got an amazing team behind the curtain that pulls it all together.
Definitely, all right. Tell us about any big changes happening this year with the festival?
Same format as previous years. We do have one new, is the Women's Federated Clubhouse. That is kitty corner to the Landmark and across from the Peter White Public Library, which is also a venue. So again, walking distance from downtown, but our general format is the same. 5 or 6 venues downtown, and we finish every evening under the tent at Lower Harbor in Marquette.
Gotcha, all right. As far as the films themselves, who would you say these films are for?
There's content for everybody. A lot of our films are very family-friendly, children-friendly. The ones that aren't, we try to make note of that in the program.
Sure.
However, we also have Fresh Coast Free, which is our free community kickoff event for the community. That is Thursday evening at Marquette's Lower Harbor once again. Again, that is very family-friendly. Bring the family, get dinner at the food trucks that are down there. It's a great evening.
Good stuff. And what kind of crowds are you expecting?
It's going to be a lot. I think in the last couple of years, we've seen well over 1,000 individuals participating, volunteers, sponsors, and we get attendees from across the Midwest. We're really proud of how far this has come in the last 9 years. And next year will be number 10, so we really hope to in some way.
Excellent, yeah. And as far as conservation go, what kind of impact do you think this film festival has?
I'm big on community, and what I really love to see is there's a lot of filmmakers who have met each other at the festival, and they've continued to work on projects together in the years since. So for a lot of the filmmakers and organizers, it's a family reunion every year, and that family kind of grows by multitudes every year. Over the years, we've played probably close to 1,000 films now, which is just unbelievable.
Absolutely. All right, people are going to be interested in where they can get tickets and how they can make sure they're good to go.
Yes, everything's available at freshcoastfilm.com. So we have a day pass, a weekend pass where you can just come and go as you please, and a student weekend pass for high schoolers or NMU students. And that online ticketing platform shuts down on Wednesday evening.
Okay.
And then we open up our physical box office at the Marquette Commons, which will be open all day Thursday through the weekend, where people can pick up passes, purchase a pass, ask questions, pick up a physical. We'll have people there to answer every question.
Sounds great. Bugsy, good to see you, my friend.
As always,
Thanks
Kevin.
so much for
Yep.
coming in.
Thank you.
And Mike Ludlam has your look at sports when we come back. He'll take us to this past weekend ceremony where NMU legend Steve Mariucci had his number retired. But first, here's your Upers United Volunteer Opportunity of the Day. The Lake Superior Performance Rally returns to Marquette this weekend. The United Way of Marquette County is looking for help collecting equipment from teams and dropping it off after the event. To sign up to be a volunteer or check out other opportunities, just head to upersunited.com. We'll be right back.
Fox Marquette Chevrolet is bringing you great deals every month all year long. From now through October at Fox Marquette Chevrolet, lease a 2026 Chevrolet Equinox for $399 a month for 36 months with zero due at signing. Together, let's drive. Fox Marquette Chevrolet, experience the difference.
Update your home with new GE appliances from Kirkish Furniture and Houghton. GE appliances are built to last, have print-resistant finishes, and offer high performance with energy efficiency. Kirkish has a large selection for both kitchen and laundry, free delivery, and 0% financing.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
In the heart of Michigan, caregivers represented by Leading Age Michigan members make a profound difference every day. They care for our aging loved ones, bringing joy and dignity to their lives. This is work that matters. These caregivers are more than helpers. They are friends, confidants, and lifelines. Find out more about the benefits of working for a not-for-profit mission-based provider and employment opportunities at workthatmattersmi.com.
Sponsored by Leading Age Michigan and the MAB.
I'm Drew Carey from The Price is Right here on TV 19.
From now through October at Fox Marquette Chevrolet, get 2.9% APR for 72 months on select new 2026 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 models. Together, let's drive. Fox Marquette Chevrolet, experience the difference.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
The Window Store Home Improvement Center is your clear choice for quality products and expert installation. We have a thorough and seamless process, start to finish. From the moment you meet our friendly staff, you'll be amazed by their attention to detail. Our team of experienced professionals take pride in their work, and with our 2-year warranty on all installations, you'll have peace of mind knowing your investment is protected. Plus, we service the entire Upper Peninsula. Your clear choice is the Window Store.
Good evening, everyone. The Northern Michigan football program has a retired jersey number hanging in the rafters of the Superior Dome. A majority of the 1975 Division II National Championship team attended a ceremony Saturday night during halftime of the Wildcats game against Grand Valley State.
Please give a warm round of applause for Steve Mariucci. A standout quarterback from 1974 to 1977, Mariucci helped lead the Wildcats to that unforgettable 1975 National Championship and became a 3-time team MVP and 2-time All-American. He still stands as Northern's all-time leader in total offense and touchdown passes.
When you look up at that jersey, I want you to think to yourself that that jersey represents a team. It represents a team that has accomplished something that nobody has ever accomplished in the history of the world, okay? From winless in 1974, which was a tough season, guys, we all know that, to win 13 games in the national championship in 1975. That's never been done in football. It's never been done in hockey. It's never been done. Basketball or tiddlywinks or anything. It's never been done. Men's or women's, pro or college. It simply hasn't been done. That's what I want you to think of. That jersey represents this football team forever.
After NMU, Mariucci was an assistant coach at a number of places before becoming head coach of the San Francisco 49ers and later Detroit Lions. Currently, he's an analyst for the NFL Network. His number 18 also signifies the number of times he's moved in his career. As for the game itself, the NMU defense stepped up several times in the first half. First quarter, a sack by number 95 senior Jamari Mabry took care of business there with authority. And also in the first quarter, Lakers quarterback Andrew Schuster tried to find a receiver, but freshman number 35 Murphy Monreal made the interception to thwart that drive. Second quarter, after Grand Valley scored on a touchdown pass, Wildcats quarterback Trevor Terkoff of Menominee rolled right and found some running room. He reached the 1.5-yard line with a dive, and that set up a short TD run by Noah Dolbert, and NMU went into the locker room tied at 7. However, the Lakers scored 3 touchdowns in the third quarter, and in the fourth, Kenneth Jones ran toward his sideline for a 4-yard score. Grand Valley State won 35-7. The Wildcats hit the road this weekend visiting the Roosevelt Lakers. Kickoff from Chicago is set for 2 o'clock Eastern Time. Michigan Tech edged Davenport 16-14. The Huskies get top-ranked Ferris State this Saturday. UP football poll for this week. Menominee, your new number 1 with all 5 first-place votes and 7-0. Escanaba's narrow loss to Gaylord dropped the Eskimos back to second. Kingsford's third, followed by Calumet, Bark River, Harris. Menominee and Negaunee also received support from the panel. Menominee and at Kingsford, your key game on Friday. In the 8-player poll, Norway, number 1. Gogebic picks up a first-place vote, followed by North Dickinson, Pickford, and Lakeland and Hubble. Also, Cedarville Detour picked up a couple votes. National League Championship Series Game 1 last night. We'll pick it up in the 6th inning where Freddie Freeman goes deep for a solo home run, and the Dodgers would take a 1-0 lead. Bye-bye baseball. To the top of the 9th, bases loaded. Abner Uribe walks Mookie Betts. That would score Max Muncy. The Dodgers had a 2-0 lead. Milwaukee had a sacrifice fly in the bottom of the 9th, but that would be it. Dodgers win this one 2-1, I should say, to take a 1-0 lead in the best-of-7 series. Game 2 is tonight in Milwaukee. And we will be right back.
You gorilla glued that chair?
Mm-hmm.
It'll hold?
Of course. It's like a gorilla's holding it together. Told ya.
Yeah.
These hands create. All of the materials I work with dry out my hands. If my hands get really dry, I can't do my job. I depend on O'Keeffe's.
It's America's #1 selling hand cream for guaranteed relief.
If it works for these hands, it'll work for yours.
O'Keeffe's is hard-working skincare.
Looking for a car that won't fall apart on the way home? Bam! Come to John Dado where cars are clean, run great, and don't smell like french fries. Does your car need a tune-up? Bam! Service department. Do you want your car to sparkle? Bam! Detailing department. Need a quieter sister? Bam! Wait. For the best pre-owned cars, the best service, and the best detailing, come to John's Auto Marquette.
It's go time.
You know you make me wanna.
NCIS.
Everybody on your feet.
NCIS.
Throw my hands up and...
What do we know? This was an inside job.
We're gonna find whoever did this.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Is this a great job or what?
NCIS Tuesday is all new. CBS Tonight starting 8/7 Central. Catch up now on Paramount Plus.
A world at your fingertips gives you the advantage. Scan this right now. Weather, local news, community events, amazing video. It's cool. It's all yours. It's free. And it's on demand. Do it. Download the app from 19 News. Now you know.
Welcome back. Cloud cover has significantly increased just in the past few hours. We could see some scattered showers scooting on through the Upper Peninsula for this evening. Shouldn't be too much though, likely fizzling out by the overnight. Still keeping the skies cloudy with low temperatures into the mid-40s for tonight. And the next 7 days, not looking too bad. Maybe a few scattered showers for Thursday. Tomorrow though, looking really nice temperatures into the mid-50s. Weekend looking really nice too, but stay tuned later tonight for another update on your forecast.
Kelly, thanks again. And finally tonight, a nationwide food chain plans to set up shop in the Upper Peninsula for the first time. Jersey Mike's has signed a lease for a new location at 3195 Wright Street in Marquette. The company serves freshly sliced and grilled sub sandwiches and offers gluten-free bread options. There are currently 4,000 Jersey Mike's restaurants open or in development, and it was named the 4th fastest growing franchise of 2025 by Entrepreneur Media. Jersey Mike's is now working through the construction process with plans to open the first or second quarter of next year. I hope Danny DeVito will attend the grand opening, because then I'll definitely be there. We'll see you later tonight.
Phase of the peace deal. CBS News talks exclusively with